What's up everyone, and welcome back to another Path of Exile 2 market analysis video. So first off, if you're totally new to this kind of topic or you simply haven't seen my channel before, I recommend that you check out the Discord server in the video description and that you read through two channels that we got. First off, the welcome channel and then the fund info channel, because there will be a lot of information on different strategies where you can profit from, and also our fund system where you can basically invest into our fund. We'll kind of grow these divines through different strategies, and then you will make a profit. So if you're interested in that, check that out and let's get started with the analysis. So first off, we want to put this current market situation into the context that the new patch still isn't out, right? We got the changed runes, right? We got the new runes with the increased experience gain or the increased movement speed, if I can find it somewhere, yeah, right here, which is of course very, very expensive right now. It goes 1 to 40 divines. So we got a few new items, but we don't have the changes to the omen drop rate yet. And that is why the omens are still trading at a very high price, even though these omens are not, even though they were supposed to have their drop chance increase and would be depreciating in price. And additionally, they still haven't clarified what they mean with rarer omens, because they said they're going to increase the rate at which rarer omens drop, which means that these omens will depreciate and everything else will have to stay the same. So that is kind of the context that we're maneuvering around, right? And to now look at what we can still invest into right now, we want to open this document right here. You can also open it in the video description. There will be a link, though you want to download this because otherwise you won't see these beautiful graphs, right? So if we still want to profit off of this, we need to know a few basic things. And those basic things are that every time that the divine orb increases in value in relation to exalted, and it is overvalued in comparison to everything else, that is when this graph is a lot higher than everything and everything else, then that means that it's likely that this is going to reverse. So right now we got kind of the opposite, right, where the divine is undervalued and everything else is overvalued. So the only logical conclusion of that is that the divine orb will likely increase in value and that the omens are going to decrease in value. So for us, that means that we practically don't have an opportunity to invest into anything except maybe the Mirror of Calandra, which also drops in price, but this is completely separate. The Mirror of Calandra is a bit more unpredictable, and that means we have to practically wait for tomorrow, right? So there won't be that much of an investment opportunity right now. We can only flip our currency, right? We can only abuse the different price ratios that you can see right here. So for example, 3.1 to 3.35, and then we simply buy these at 3.1 and sell for 3.35. If you do this with a lot of currency, it can still be profitable, but it is not as profitable as if you were investing. Because if you're investing, you're betting on the price rising by 1 or 2 divines, and then you're investing a lot of divines into that, and you're just waiting until it hits that expected price point. So that's why we'll probably be holding out, and I recommend to you that you guys also hold out for now, and we'll wait for tomorrow, and we'll see if any of the omens are going to drastically decrease in value. And if we see something like that, especially with the Omen of Whittling, sadly I was asleep, it was at 2.8 last night. So if the Omen of Whittling, if I was awake at that time, I would have definitely bought us a lot of Omens of Whittlings. So we're looking for one of the omens to, out of the norm, go extremely low in its relative value, and then we'll invest into it. So that's what we want to watch out for tomorrow. And concerning the other currencies, the Chaos Orb still maintains its rating at the most sustainable investment currency. So if you want to hold any currency, it's not going to be divines, it's going to be chaos orbs, right? But that is just if you are uninformed of the short-term developments and you are just interested in long-term developments. So if you're regularly checking this channel out or the Discord server, you will likely not need this information for the chaos orb, right? Because there have been some of you guys asking why I said that in the last video that the chaos orb is very valuable too. It's just for those of you that just want to have nothing to do with this, that also don't want to invest into the fund where we manage it for you, but that just want to retain the value of the currency that they farm. So for those of you out there, invest into the chaos orb. So that's about it for today. I think I'll see you guys in the next one, and I'm out.